Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Steve here, V-Twin Racing Channel. Trying to stay warm today. So all our parts are in for the OG, and I was just getting ready to. All right, so here's a piston that come out of it. Okay, this is a 15-degree dome for the thunderstorm heads. It's a 10 to 1 deal. Can't run these anymore because quite simply the cylinder, the upgrade to the camshafts, the cylinder head work that I had done, there was a little bit of a misunderstanding or miscommunication, I guess. So, not really anybody's fault. We just didn't. But the cylinder heads, this is the sledge service. As you can see, I had to have Dan go ahead and cut a 30-degree chamber. But by the time he got done with these, they were no longer going to be compression excuse me, adequate for those original pistons that I had. So, no big deal, right? We just put another set of pistons in it. So what we got, shift something in here. What we ended up with, we had to go with a half-inch dome, 30-degree piston. Okay, so it's going to definitely have a lot more compression. So what I didn't have to do with this engine before, I'm going to have to do now. Verify squish band. I'll be a lot more meticulous about putting this thing together. It's not just a stock slap it together engine anymore. So I wasn't really planning to go this far with this. But after talking to Dan, he made me a really good deal on a set of pistons. So I'm going to reuse the cylinders. I'm just going to hold that thought. I bought a ball hone. Okay, so I'm going to put just a little bit of just freshen that up just a little bit with the hone. Scrub and clean those real good. Wash them out with hot soapy water. Do the whole paper towel oil deal, you know, get all that stuff out of there. These are back in stock. In case you guys are looking, prices went up considerably on them now. I think I got I paid $139 for this one. Bronze pump gears for those that want to run them. I also got a Hammer Performance timing cup. This takes the place of the old stamped metal ones. Quite a bit stronger. I've never had one fail. I've heard stories, but I've never seen one or had one fail. But for 49 bucks, I figure what the hell, I'll buy it, put it on there. Of course, you guys remember the 560 cams. So today, I'm going to start working on this engine. I don't know how far I'm going to get with it because I've got you know, back in the day, you know, my dad had a ring power ring filing tool, so I always borrowed his. But as you know, my dad's been gone for 12 years, so all that stuff's gone. The last two packages I got from Hammer Performance, I went ahead and paid the extra money to have the rings gapped. So I went and bought this little Amazon ring gap filer. So, because I'm going to hone the cylinders and I actually have to do the installation myself on the pistons, so which is fine. It's not a problem. No big deal. So. But I did buy this It wasn't very expensive, but it does work. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, guys using these. They work pretty good. Idea is just keep the mating surfaces square and not, you know, get them cockeyed. So this will do the job. It's not the fanciest thing out there, but it will work. So if you guys want, we can document all this, and should be good. So there it is. Now I get the crank handle out. Just kind of hold your ring up against that file. It comes with an extra wheel. Feels like the same grit. Yeah, it comes with an extra wheel. It's $20 some, I think, on Amazon. Again, I'm not, I didn't need to invest in the electric one because, quite frankly, I'm not building engines for a living, so I'm not going to be gapping rings all the time. So this will work just fine, and I can put it back in the box and stick it in the toolbox, and next time I need it, I'll have it. But for the time being, there it is. That's what I got. So this time around, on this engine, I went, let's see, I sent him my Thunderstorm heads, and it was noted that I was running the 1275 kit with the Thunderstorm pistons. Now, by the time that they started doing the Smash, which is his stage 2 cylinder head package, changing valves and sinking the seats and everything, by the time he got done with all that, he realized that, again, it was just a miscommunication between us. We weren't really on the same level or link or whatever you want to call it. He called me and said that, hey, you know, in order to do these heads right, we're not going to be able to run those pistons. So I'm like, well, okay, let's get a set of pistons in. So all said and done, you know, with a set of his HP 560 cams, a top-end gasket kit, new pistons and rings. I did mention the camshafts, bronze pump gear, the timing cup, the cylinder head service, everything out the door. I was right at $2,200. So pretty happy with that. No more than I run these bikes. Basically, I just take them to the Harley World Shootout. I'm not, you know, hitting the local tracks every weekend and putting a bunch of laps on them. So for no more passes than this thing will see, I should get 2 or 3 good seasons out of that before I even got to think about cracking it open. So let's get into it, man. Let's start by putting the cam chest together. Okay, stick around. Okay, so let's start putting this cam chest together. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. All right, so this is a 2000 and newer pinion gear, because those are 2000 and newer camshafts that I'm running, and it takes a finer spline. Okay, it takes a finer spline. We'll put a little dab of this on here. If I can get it to come out. It's really cold out here. It's probably 36 degrees. Misty done brought me a little electric heater out here, so we're doing a little bit better, but not outstanding, you know, not awesome. I don't get any of that on the threads because I got to use Loctite on them, so get that off of there. Pump gear, put that on, right, so. Pinion gear, like so. I'm going to take a little bit of this brake clean here, or carburetor cleaner rather. Clean these threads real good. Get all that lube that I didn't mean to get on there off of there. Okay. Now, before I put the nut on, I'm going to show you guys these tools. So I've got 2 of them. Okay, so this is the grind lock. It's called the 2000. This is for 2000 up pinion gears, and the other one is the 91 through 99. This is the coarse tooth. You can actually see the difference between the two of them. Okay, so I have this for the older motors, this one's for the newer ones. I think I paid 50 bucks a piece for those, and I got to tell you all, they are definitely the way to go. So you just kind of get it in there like so, slide it in the teeth, get your little screws in there, and I believe these are 3/16. Well, I don't know why I can't get that one started. I have to take this one back out. It's probably just my cold fingers. It looks like it could be. Okay. I'm sure that thing is a 3/16. Trick is finding the damn 3/16. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, got enough room there with that brake pedal hanging out. Get that thing just run up on there. Okay. And it don't take too much. But I keep all those in the same bag of both tools and even the socket. It's a 15/16 for the torque wrench. Okay. So all that's snugged up, secured. This will keep from damaging the flywheels when you go to put this nut on here. Now, I think there's two different types of surfaces on this nut, and I could be wrong, but I usually go with this raised up little machine surface actually towards the pinion gear. So let's get a nice dab of red Loctite in there. You definitely don't want this dude coming loose. I also do this on the motor sprocket shaft side. I don't really put it on the clutch because it's left-handed thread. It self-tightens. So, okay, there's that. I happen to mention my fingers are freezing out here. All right. Now, again, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go with probably 80 foot-pounds on this. I know that the factory spec is way too much. You run the risk of breaking the damn end of the crankshaft off, the pinion shaft. So, but again, I think the last few I've done them at 80 foot-pounds, and I haven't had any trouble with anything coming apart. There it is. Okay, 80 foot-pounds. And then I'm done with that Loctite for now. That extra Loctite off of there. Cleaned up real good. Okay, there's that. We'll get our tool off of here. Okay, all done with that. All right, so that right there, my friends, is installing your pump gear. The oil's getting cold out here, boy. Not wanting to move. Okay. Pinion gear, pump, bronze pump gear. That's your installation, okay? Let me get set up, and we'll get to we'll rebuild the oil pump, or clean it rather. I guess we're just going to clean it. So we'll clean the oil pump, get it installed, and then we can proceed with the camshafts. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and crack this thing open, but unfortunately this is as far as we can go with it right now because I don't have the damn gasket. I can't find this gasket. I thought I had one. I absolutely do not, and this one's all to pieces. So I've looked through everything I got here, every single damn bit of it, and I do not have an oil pump gasket. So we'll just go over this real quick, how to take one of these apart and inspect it. Okay, those, there we go. Sometimes I feel lucky with the Torx bits. Plastic pecker here. Okay. All right. So this pump, you guys can see the wear is actually quite minimal on this right here. Okay, so that's a good one. We're gonna be able to run with that. Just needs a lot of cleaning. All right, so I can't remember. There's different part numbers for different pumps, and they are different stages. So let's see what we got here. If I can get this stuff to come out. Everything's so cold out here, the oil's not wanting to move. So there's that. Get this out of here. I don't even know at this point if a magnet will get it out of there. Pretty strong one here. I'll get all the metal shavings off of it because it picks up everything. is not coming out of there. There it goes. There it goes. All right. Okay. First stage, right? Again, look at that thrust plate in between there. Very nice, very nice. This one's had a pretty nice life. It's fairly good shape. Of course, you can buy these new. I have yet to do that. I usually just got an assortment of old ones that I can take apart and try to find something that isn't all beat to shit. Okay, so everything on the inside of that pump is smooth as a sail. Nothing wrong with it. Again, the pump gears, I don't know if you can see this or not. This angle's not very great. There's been no major trash run through this. It's got a few little scores and stuff on it, but again, it'll work just fine. The inside of it looks really good. It's perfect. The housing itself is perfect. This thrust plate is perfect. So this is going to be a good pump to rebuild. Unfortunately, I can't do it because I don't have the seals. There's a seal right here, and then there's this gasket. So this is where I'm stuck. I'm going to have to get a hold of the local Harley shop and see if I can get one. I guess this will wrap it for this video, guys. But I can't remember the years. There is a good video on Hammer Performance's YouTube channel on identifying these different pumps and which ones are better and so on and so forth. This particular pump came off of a running 2001 engine, which is what bottom end ended up in my bike. So, but I'm going to clean this up, and I got to make some phone calls and see if I can find a gasket local. I thought I had that stuff, but I absolutely cannot find it if I do. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you like this information. This is a little bit more hands-on. Let me know. Drop me a comment. Thanks for watching.